Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And yeah, this video is all about Black Lives Matter. You know that slogan, that racist slogan, when it should be all lives matter? Well, it's quite incredible. And I want to make a point here about something. Okay, let's look at the United States of America. Almost 3,000 fans inside the Toyota Stadium at Frisco, Texas, watched both teams play for the first time since March, after they withdrew from the MLS's back tournament due to coronavirus concerns. In major U.S. sports, most athletes are taking a knee in protest after unarmed African-American George Floyd died in Minnesota police custody. As both teams took a knee to support the Black Lives Matter movement, booing could be heard from the stand, which didn't sit well with Cannon. One man was reportedly escorted from the stadium after throwing a water bottle onto the pitch during the anthem protest. Cannon said, "I think it's disgusting. I think it was absolutely disgusting. You got fans booing for you people taking a stand for what they believe in. Millions of other people support this cause. We discussed with every other team and the league what we're going to do, and we've got fans booing us in our own stadium. How disgraceful is that? Honestly, for a lack of a better word, it pissed me off." And he went on to say, "You can't even have support from your own fans in your own stadium. It baffles me." Well, I've got a simple comment to make to Cannon. And that is that he is a complete and utter F-wit. Yeah, you can fill in the dots between the F and the W. Now, look, when Francois Pienaar took the knee for political expediency in South Africa, before that he was, to me, a legend in rugby. Today, to me, he is a nothing burger. He's nothing. He's blown it. He's worth nothing, and I think a lot of South Africans will agree with me about that. He has completely destroyed his credibility. And I'll explain to you why. Look at the media and the way they cover Black Lives Matter. Fantastic. Wow, what a wonderful organization, really trying to sort out all the issues that the world faces. It's actually the most racist organization on earth today because it's singling out one group. Now, what I want to draw to your attention is that while this arsehole, who's the sports and whatever minister, Nita Mthethwa, is saying those Springboks and those rugby players who didn't take a knee back in the UK to support Black Lives Matter have to be investigated. Let me draw your attention to an organization in America which has somehow slipped through the net, and no one is saying, why aren't they getting on the knee? Why aren't they supporting this thing? And that organization is called the World Wide Wrestling Entertainment Organization, which is run by Vince McMahon and Linda McMahon. And it's a huge operation. Everybody's heard of WWE. And their current superstars include Sasha Banks, who's the Raw Women's Champion, Bayley, who's the SmackDown Women's Champion, AJ Styles, who's the Intercontinental Champion, Apollo Crews, the United States Champion, the Street Profits, Raw Tag Team Champions, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro, SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Bayley and Sasha Banks, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, and Shelton Benjamin, the 24/7 Champion. Now, these people represent all races in the main races in the world. Not one of them has taken the knee in not one WWE event has this issue been raised? Because it's run by a private organization under Vince McMahon. He won't buy into this sort of crap. And none of his sportsmen will buy into this crap. You know why? Because if they did, they would be booted out. Just like that. Before a blink of an eye, they'd be gone. No one would ever hear of them again. So they're beholden to Vince McMahon. Now, putting the shoe on the other foot, what's happening with the Springboks and with what's going on in sport in America and all this sort of stuff is that those sports professionals who get paid huge amounts of money, they're not doing this for any moral obligation or view that they have. This is all about the money. But they're being used as pawns by this Black Lives Matter movement, which is obviously run by the terrorist organizations, including Antifa. And behind that is, of course, one George Soros from Open Society Foundation. But of course, the mainstream media will never tell you this. But if you do your own due diligence, you Google and you look up, within 5 minutes you'll find out what I'm saying is exactly right on the money. So this Black Lives Matter movement that we hear so much about in our media is simply those in power putting influence on people below them, low-hanging fruit, to get on the knee publicly to push their position. The one standout, as I said, is WWE, Worldwide Wrestling Entertainment. And because Vincent McMahon, who runs the whole operation, said, we're not going to buy into this crap. Not one of their famous wrestlers has actually got on their knee for Black Lives Matter. This is how completely bullshit this whole thing is. Alright guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell for the updates. Please like this video, please share this video, and above all, please stay safe. Bye for now.